this is Isaac, and today I'm going to be doing a combo review on the two Mario and Luigi games that are original for the 3DS, called Mario and Luigi Dream Team and Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. So, start off with Dream Team. My opinions on this game and some facts about the game. For Mario and Luigi Dream Team, this focuses on a dream-like concept. For they're in a different foreign land for, like, think on a vacation called Illo Island. And it says, like, the real world and the dream world, and what happens in the dream world with Luigi for what he dreams and thinks up results in the abilities that he gets in the dream world, and also the villains can go into the dream world too, or they can attack in the real world. For some things I like about this game is it has a really high quality soundtrack. It has still some of the cool sense of humor for the dialogue. It can still have some interesting battles and puzzles in the game. And the different different environments in this game are pretty interesting. For the island environments and the dream world, like dreamy version environments, are pretty cool. But for some things I don't like about this game, I think that the villain in this game could have been fleshed out a little bit more. You barely get to know about the villain in this game. Say that everything just takes too long in this game. From the tutorials to, like, some of the battles in this game where, like, the regular enemies can take forever just to beat in this game. With the mechanics are kind of slow in this game, and the story as well kind of drags on a little bit. And for this game, the art style it goes for, the environments are done in 3D, but the characters are like sprites that are kind of shaded. So this game kind of can have a messy look to the art direction in this game when compared to some of the previous games in the series, where it's just really well done 2D sprites. I'd say Bowser looks the worst in this game, for affected by the graphics, where you can't take him seriously in some instances of how strong like scene mixes between like 2D and 3D. I'd say my absolute least favorite part of this game, though, is the giant battles in this game. That's maybe an unpopular opinion, but the fights already took forever in this game, but now you have to like use the completely rely on the stylus for like attacks like punches and abilities like that, and you don't even get experience points from these battles, so they kind of drag on. But what makes it even worse, for what I really hate about this game for criticism, is the uses gyro controls for some of the giant battles. So like, if you don't know what that is, it's where with 3DS you're like going back and forth and all that, or where you're pointing the 3DS controls the direction, and it's really unresponsive for this game. It really was annoying in some of the later battles in the game where they're really long, and it's annoying just to have to do the whole fight over again because the gyro controls like knock me off the cliff or something from how unresponsive the controls are. So overall, I'd say this is a decent game in the series, but some of the flaws really make it annoying. Really made it annoying to want to play. So for this game, I would honestly recommend getting some of the other games in the series before playing this game. For unresponsive controls and all that just make it kind of irritating to play, so I'd recommend getting one of the other games in the series. Before you watch more of this review, I recommend liking, subscribing, and hitting the bell for notifications. Now, here I go. So, for the other Mario and Luigi game for the 3DS, say for this game, for Paper Jam, it also has a pretty good soundtrack like Dream Team. Say it's not quite as good, but I'd say it's still pretty good. I'd say, just say overall for this game, I'd say they pretty much improved with pretty much everything in comparison to Dream Team. I'd say, except the story. I'd say the story is kind of unoriginal, but the crossover between the Mario and Luigi series and the Paper Mario series, where it's just two princesses getting kidnapped for the story. But besides that, and say the environment isn't as, or the environments aren't as original in this game. I'd say that the controls are pretty much better than they were in Dream Team, where it's more snappy and quick, I'd say. And this has pretty cool trio moves and trio attacks for abilities that take advantage of using all 3D characters at once. And this also has, instead of the giant battles in this game, it has papercraft battles in this game. Say they're maybe not as cool as the giant battles for the concept, but I'd say that they control a lot better than the giant battles in Dream Team. Okay, for some final thoughts on Paper Jam and Dream Team, I'd recommend getting Paper Jam over Dream Team if you're wanting like a simple, fun game mechanics that are responsive and still a pretty good soundtrack. I'd recommend getting Dream Team after you get some of the other games in the series if you really want to play Dream Team. But I'd recommend if you want like some of the really high quality games in the series, I'd recommend getting Bowser's Inside Story and Superstar Saga before getting either of these games. But if you had to get one of the original 3DS titles in the series for Dream Team and Paper Jam, I'd recommend getting Paper Jam over Dream Team if you want some well-designed game mechanics, but even though the story isn't as good. So I hope that you have an amazing day and a blessed day.